Louisville or
We live in
Capel? Okay. So the incidence in Flower Mound of unimmunized kids has gone from, or in Southern Newton County, has gone from 0.4% in 2007 to 4% in 2014, which means that statistically, there's at least one kid in every single classroom in the Louisville Independent School District who's unimmunized. That is a public health crisis. I mean, it puts everybody at risk.
Well, from my understanding, it's the kids that are getting vaccinated that are getting these diseases.
No.
And it's causing way higher autism rates nowadays.
No. There's
scientific evidence that's showing that.
No.
Oh yeah.
No. There's scientific evidence that there's a link
Linking
between
autism to vaccines.
No. They're actually there's actually the Institute of Medicine within the last 5 years has actually totally debunked that myth. There was a study that there were several.
Who were doing the studies? It's government studies, right? The ones who actually lie about everything.
Well, these studies were done. These studies were done by folks who are not pharmaceutical companies or anything. The first study was published by Lancet, which is a British journal in the early '80s, and I was in training then. So I've lived through the last 30 years. So I know I was in practice before all of the vaccines that we give now and now.
Well, how do you explain the increase in autism? Where does that come from?
Come in.
Oh, excuse me. It was 12.3 that stop the iron and continue for a while and then stop.
He can stop.
Okay.
Stop. I think he can stop and keep up the iron-containing foods.
Okay.
So yeah. So the incidence of death from meningitis and from epiglottitis and from vaccine preventable diseases has gone down like 30 times in the last 30 years from vaccine preventable disease. The way I practice medicine now is the type of medicine that I practice and the type of pediatrics in general is dramatically different than it was 30 years ago, and it's all because of, we have dramatically impacted death, disease, mortality. The number of children
a lot of deaths by vaccines
decreased.
I don't know. My numbers are coming different.
I don't know where you're getting your numbers, but
Okay.
I will tell you. And I mean.
Well, I guess next time I come in, I'll have to bring all the paperwork that I have available out there.
Let me share with you. Because I have grandkids now. I have grandkids now, and I will tell you, I would not. I would not. And this is one of the reasons why we changed our policy, because what we recognize is that we are failing to educate people about we're failing in our job. If you believe that, if you really believe that, then the people that are sharing that information on the internet, which is not true. Okay, it's not true. And
well,
it's not
if you
true
want
science,
to,
it's not true science, and it's not true. It's not true.